Do one more to teach you how to show you how to make how to teach how to explain like grammar for like past simple, for example. And past simple, I do the same thing. I write it in Spanish. Yo comí pizza. And they say, oh, I don't know how to say comí. And you say, it doesn't matter because in 5 seconds I'm going to write the correct answer. So try it, write something badly, and see what happens. And they'll write whatever. And then you write the correct answer. I ate pizza. Was one more thing I'm forgetting, which is they must make errors to learn, but if they make an error, don't say you cannot rub out, you can't erase anything, you can't use correction pens or Tipp-Ex, because every time you do that, you'll hide your errors. You must see your errors. If you hide the error, you're going to repeat it the next time because you don't know what error you made. So don't let them hide their errors. You should be able to see lots and lots of errors. If there's no errors, they're not learning anything, and I'm not happy. So they must make errors. Everything they write must have an error in it. If you start seeing everything correct, you must make something more difficult. You must do something more difficult, or change the subject because they understand everything. They're not learning, and they're here to learn, not just repeat and repeat and repeat. We must repeat. We must learn things. Right in Spanish, "Yo comí pizza" is "I eat pizza," and that's fine. And maybe they didn't know that, but then they learn it quickly, and then you can do "Vos comiste." Pizza, and then they understand that it's the same as I ate, it's the same as you ate, and they say, how is that possible? In Spanish it's so difficult, in English it's so easy, and you say, yes, it's so easy, it's exactly the same. And this is even easier than present simple because it never changes, it's I ate, you ate, he ate. Once they get that, and they have no problem with one verb, like ate, do the negative and do the question, because obviously the negative is different. The negative is I didn't eat, which is the negative, but no. And then I didn't, but the eat, they all write I didn't eat, and you just say no, it's not like that, it's like this. Just say it's like this. Yo no comí pizza is I didn't eat pizza, and say it's like that. Don't explain it. Just say it's like that, because if you start explaining it for 5, 10, 15 minutes, all your students will start sleeping and they will not understand anything. And just say it's like this, and then do another example. For example, I didn't drink, I didn't study. And then after 3 examples, they will understand. They'll say, oh, it's really easy. It's just, you don't change the verb. It's just the same, but it didn't. And that's it. And there's no more explanation. And they understand it. You don't have to explain things. Don't explain things. People learn by themselves. We naturally learn things. You learn by observation. You see something, you learn it. When people explain things to you, another person's explanation is not as good as your own. So what you have in your own brain is you understand that. And it's difficult to put into words. So normally we don't put it into words. But and if you do put it into words, nobody understands it anyway. So don't explain things. Just show them. Be a guide. You have to take them and show them, guide them through the language, and say, now we're going to look at the next thing. Now we're going to look at the next thing. And did you notice anything? Do you see that? And check they're doing it. Check they understand it. I repeat this until they understand it, until it starts coming out correctly with no errors, or few errors, less errors. And once they start making no errors, they really understand it, and that's mastery. They got it. Then they can even explain it to me, and that's it. That's why it takes me about 2 classes to explain grammar, and that for the whole year. And then after that, we just do vocabulary. And then in a couple of, like in a month, maybe I come back and ask them again, do you remember this? Can you do this? And they say, yes, I can, no problem. Because the processing for this is very deep, because they have to think about it so much. And they get it. Maybe it takes an hour to understand fully. And we can do past simple like that, no problem. And you can do everything like that. You do present continuous, past continuous, future simple, until they get it.